It's just entertainment purpose. It's not. It's entertainment purpose. It's not.
No. In the case of anybody.
It's just entertainment purpose. It's not.
Hi, hotties, kettles, tea stirs. You're here for hot tea. All commentary is alleged, and in my opinion, this is for entertainment purposes only. So I wanted to go live to review this episode, and I'm still going to go live, but my laptop is actually broken. So on my next few lives, I'm not going to be doing troll stoppers or anything too extravagant on my live until I get my laptop back, because the information that I found out about some of the people is so interesting, y'all. So y'all have to be there for that, and I need to have my laptop for that because I have to do a complete search and just do some back checking. But I just wanted to let y'all know that my laptop is messed up, unfortunately, but I am going to try to go live at least 2 or 3 times until I get my computer back. And also, with that being said, thank you to everybody that was checking in on me, sending me DMs and stuff like that. I really do appreciate it, y'all. And just for clarity, it's not that I'm super emotional, like crying and just my heart is just in my stomach. That's not the type of feeling that I get when I watch that clip. It was more so the anxiety and the memories that I just didn't actually want to relive. And just the pain in knowing how hard it is and how painful it is to just see a woman battling that type of emotional, verbal, mental abuse, y'all. It's just, that is just so hard for me to see because it's been so many years since I've been able to escape that version of my life. So when I see Mel going through that, it just really aggravates me on a whole nother level, because we see so many people protecting men like that, which is ultimately the problem in our community. But let's go ahead and get into this review, y'all. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, hit that post notification bell so you are up to date each and every time that I upload, and you can be up to date with all of the latest Love and Marriage Huntsville drama. So I'm going to try to go live with y'all tonight at like 7:30. Look out for that so we can really do a deep dive on this episode and also talk. I think I might be opening up the panel for tonight. I would have to say this episode is a lot more refreshing than the other episodes that I've seen. Well, with the exception of Hotel Etel pulling up to these kids' party. So let's go ahead and skim through this, y'all. So it actually opened up with Stormi and Courtney at their warehouse having a conversation with their team about their productivity and them having to make changes. She said it was the first time in a long time that she had to actually have a team meeting. And y'all, I'm gonna be real. I like how she is trying to let us in on the business, but she didn't really open up, say much for us to really know what the actual issue is. Other than people are just not productive. They're not using their time wisely. They're lollygagging. They're trying to do easy jobs. Typical, because what she did, she hired family and she didn't hire other outside people. And I agree with some of the people in the comments. She need to hire a temp service so they can get up on orders. They're behind on like 4,000 orders. And she said something that was interesting. She was like, we just need to really focus on retail and, everything else will follow. And I think that's really what her issue is. You don't want to just focus on retail. Retail is not your biggest customers. At the end of the day, you got to where you were because of the people that were purchasing your product online or, in shop or whatnot. No, you didn't get to where you are because Walmart and Target saw you. And then, you just blew up from there. And that's where majority of the people have purchased your products and have heard of you from. Like, that's not what it is. People know of you from being a hairstylist and that growth oil. And then you just so happen to market yourself into those big box stores. So I don't think it's good for her to kind of brush off her e-commerce side of everything and only really mainly prioritize retail, because at the end of the day, that's where all the issue is. People are purchasing things from your e-commerce side and they're not getting their products. And then you only got 6 people, because she clarified online, you only got 6 people in the freaking warehouse to fulfill your retail and e-commerce side. I think that's kind of just unproductive. But hey, what do I know? I don't have a business this big to even understand the ins and outs. But I just feel like maybe if she had 6 people for retail and 6 people for e-commerce, and you have 3 of 3 people on each side working a day, then maybe that'll work. I don't know, Stormy, but you need to figure this out. And I just also feel like this part of her storyline is kind of unauthentic. It just seemed like it wasn't realistic. She also said that she was in that warehouse for just one whole week. So I want to really know the time frame and when the whole warehouse swap situation happened. I also want to know, why isn't it that they couldn't showcase her moving from one warehouse to another warehouse just so we can actually understand her story more? Because she probably wasn't even in the warehouse before she started filming, but that's just my opinion. Moving on.
Thank you all for coming. You know, you're only, I feel, as great as your team and the people who are behind you and the people who are supporting you and pushing you. And from the bottom of my heart, I do appreciate all of y'all. I'm considering being a part of Tisha Marceau's Black Expo, but sometimes I kind of feel like people don't know or understand exactly what all I have on my plate. So before I commit to anything anyway, first is always speaking with my team to see what all we have coming down the pipeline for 2023, because between fashion, skincare, entertainment, you name it, your girl is busy. I am really looking forward to everything we have in store for 2023.
We have a lot planned this year.
Let's talk about it. I'm ready.
So we released 7th Avenue Beauty finally in February, and in just a few short months, we already hit $1 million in sales.
I believe this to be true. Y'all get in the comments and let me know what you think.
Me and Dawn been on shopping around for the movie. I want you to be the lead of that.
Mel has also already starred in a show or a movie, so I also believe this could be true. Let me know what y'all think in the comments.
From January to June, you'll be able to come and speak to more high school students about opening their own business.
I believe this as well, because she already does that.
In New York Fashion Week, I want you to start doing
tax in Dubai. And I've also called my contacts in Luxembourg and Milan. I'm going to be pushing you into the international market.
Okay, y'all. So although this scene was a bit theatrical, I genuinely love this scene because at the end of the day, the information that she gave was facts. She's hitting $1 million in sales, and we know that. Why? Because we're shopping. She's selling out every week almost. You know what I mean? People are buying her stuff, and we see it. I also seen some people in the comments saying, oh, well, you know, it's not cohesive. Now she just trying to do anything. Now she just trying to look booked and busy. But think about it. If she has a successful skincare line that's already doing $1 million in sales based on her e-commerce only, do we really think that it is not wise for her to try to branch off and get her skincare products internationally? That's a real thing that I feel like that they could be working on. Again, like I said, it could be theatrical to where like some maybe like, especially the lady with the blonde hair, like kind of like stretching things a little bit. But then again, Mel is more likely out of all of these people on this show to actually meet that level of success. And I'm willing to bet that she can meet that level of success, period. And I don't think that that is too far in her reach. That's just my opinion, which is why I really love this scene. I also really love this scene because she really do have stuff going on. So even though they made it very theatrical and it was kind of like, you know, exaggerated a little bit, like I said, she got a lot going on. And who is bringing this type of entertainment to this show anyways? You gonna see Letitia, Marceau, Kimmy, and them sit down and have that fake old little conversation, y'all. I don't know. But I also like how she was like, oh, well, you know, I'm thinking about doing a comeback meeting, but, you know, I'm busy. So let me see what my schedule look like, and then maybe I'll be able to do it. Because I still think she's not going to do the comeback group, but she is just going to show up and support them.
You should be proud of yourself. Let's go. That's just our little 3-month thing.
And we love us some Miss Dawn, child. Dawn do not play about Mel.
So we'll do something else in the spring. Okay. When you move, I move, and vice versa. You know, how are you feeling like mentally, emotionally coming into this year? I know we probably have a lot that we're putting on your plate because we set our goals. You know how we do.
You know, sometimes it does feel like a lot. You know, I literally the past few years really went through a total, really it's a life crisis. And you went through a divorce. So
I went through a horrible divorce, and it was not easy. You need to make sure to continue to do your mental health checks. Make sure you're okay. You know, because we can get so busy.
And y'all let me know in the comments, but this scene also seems real because Dawn was able to give a little bit of insight from about her experience, because We didn't know Dawn went through a divorce, right? We only know that Dawn is Mel's manager, and she gonna get in the comments and rod if she need to, period. So again, we get to see another woman come on the show and be empathetic toward Mel and her situation, which is a normal thing. Yet Tisha and Kimmy has made it so hard to just have one small empathetic scene with this dang on lady.
You know.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
At the same time, you know, I have 4 beautiful babies.
Oh my God, I love those kids.
You know, their life has been disrupted.
Yes, it
These
has.
children were used to life being a certain way.
That's right.
And like that, it's different. So I try to make sure that as much as I can, their life is remaining the way, you know, so I'm still doing vacations.
Yes.
I'm taking them out of town to Opryland to, you know, all the things that they enjoyed doing when they had mom and dad in the same house.
And you do a lot better than what I did.
It has been one of my top priorities to make sure that my children's way of living and their lifestyle doesn't change too much pre-divorce and post-divorce. So, Mariah and Malia, they're like a little over a week apart, so I'm throwing a birthday party, a little skate party. And I'm glad and looking forward to them just being able to have some fun and just being surrounded by people who they know care about them and love them.
So in the next scene, we get the weird, jealous other side of the track, Snots, and they're really not doing much. They're talking about this slutty... They're not talking about Slutty Vegan, y'all, but I just happened to notice that they have Slutty Vegan here in front of our face. They did have a meeting with somebody from Slutty Vegan. I don't know if that's Pinky. It don't look like Pinky, but y'all let me know in the comments. If y'all live in Atlanta, y'all know Pinky, okay? You know Pinky. That's Miss Slutty Vegan herself. Or I think that's the owner and founder of Slutty Vegan name. I think her name is Pinky. Everybody famous in Atlanta, I'm telling you. They were talking about all of the things that they had built, like the plaza, like, oh, we're the general contractors. We did this plaza. So, you know, the lady's sitting there like she... just taking it all in, I guess. And I can be honest with y'all, I do not really watch their scenes. I don't really pay attention. I'm always skipping, so I can't really give you anything valuable about their scenes, y'all. You gonna have to go to somebody that's not biased, because I'm gonna be real, I'm a little bit biased. I think they are fake and fraudulent. They are hard to watch on TV, and I don't like seeing them. I don't like watching them. I don't want to watch them. They don't bring anything. They don't have anything to give us. They won't tell us anything, and the stuff that they do tell us is a lie. But I digress. So they was saying something about the Slutty Vegan bill, so maybe they gonna build something for Slutty Vegan. We'll see. And then, or they want Slutty Vegan to be in the same plaza with Black. And so then you have Kimmy talking about her thoughts on the combat group meeting. You got Tisha saying the weirdest, most jealous-ish about her needing to get back in the group because the Holts have, like, influenced Kimmy and Maurice or some weird junk, y'all. Letitia is the most childish, dumb in the brain, high school thinking person I have ever met in my life. This girl is older than Mel, and that's really why she's jealous of Mel, because Mel is younger than her with way more business accolades, business mindset. She's business savvy. She's smarter, in my opinion. She's high fashion. She's classy. She has etiquette. She's well-mannered. It's just so many things, and I just think that because Tisha is so childish like that, she genuinely looks at that and find a way to compete with it or be jealous about it. I don't know, y'all, but we're not talking about Tisha's jealousy because it seemingly looks like they are trying a lot harder this season, and I commend that. You know, I'm okay with it. So to be fair, y'all gonna have to go to like DJ Richie Sky review to get like somebody that's unbiased or somebody that actually watched their scenes, because I literally only skim. So we moving on, y'all. Oh, wait, but before we move on, can we talk about how classless Marceau and Letitia are to genuinely ask for this lady's time and not want to pay her? But something that I also thought was interesting is, what the fuck does Letitia mean when she say, but we all on a different level? Because no, y'all not. So if she was saying like, oh, we're all on a different level than we were when we first got on the show, that's completely understandable. I agree with that. Everybody on a different level. Like, I think not really, but whatever. I think the Scotts have more fashion this time. So that's the level they're on, fashion level, right? But business level, acumen, money, y'all not on the same level, okay? So cut the crap. And that's my problem with Letitia. She can't be realistic. She can't be real with herself. What do you mean when you say, but we're all on a different level? You're not on the same level with Mel. And if you think you're on the same level with Mel, that is your problem. And that's why you cannot succeed in life. Or I guess she is succeeding in life because she's on Mel's own #1 reality show. But maybe this is why you are stagnant in life at this moment, because you think that you're something that you're not. And instead of being who you are and being yourself and living in your truth, you trying to live up to the expectation of a person that you can't live up on. Like, I just can just stop. And I'm not saying think other people are better than you, but we have to be realistic. Like, I'm real enough to know, like, I look at Mel and I know she's far more classier than I am, because I'm telling you, the amount of times that I've wanted to go upside Martell's head is unfathomable. Y'all, these people just aren't good people. They just aren't good business people, because like, why aren't they trying to showcase Black's food? We don't know anything about Black, for real. I'm gonna be real with y'all. We only know that it's a bar. Is it a restaurant? Because we don't never see y'all eating the Black food. Do y'all even like the chef? Like, imagine being at your restaurant, ordering Slutty Vegan, and going into your restaurant and sitting down at one of the tables in your restaurant where one of your servers could be serving you Black food. Okay, so now we got Dumb and Dumber over here. Mr. Things of That Nature Walkie Talkie Hope just looks like a dumb jock. Look at this scully he got on his head with this tight shirt. He just looked like one of them stupid ass frat boys. But we're not gonna make this too long. Marceau was trying to help Things of That Nature Walkie Talkie Hope with study for his test, and this is exactly what I mean by Marceau is an idiot that thinks he's smart. Moving on. Walkie Talkie Things of That Nature admitted in this scene that he didn't want the kids full time. He just took Mel to court for full custody for whatever reason. But he tried to lie in this scene and say that he dropped the case because Mel is doing better and she don't have that many babysitters. And I'm telling you, Mel is a great woman, because the way I want to fight him every time he open his nasty stinking ass mouth, trying to embarrass this woman. He's trying to make it seem like he's something that he isn't. You're a dumb broke jock. You can't afford to take her to court for full custody. And so Marceau was like, is it because she's doing better? I think Marceau was asking him, is it because she's doing better in the case? But Dum Dum said, yes, it's because she's doing better. She doesn't have that many babysitters, which is a lie. It's because he cannot afford to take her to court for full custody. So then we get to hear Marceau say, yeah, because, you know, I don't want the kids full time either. We know you don't like your kids, broad. We know that. We know you don't like your kids. We know you don't spend time with your children. We know you don't respect your wife. And we know that Martell got all this advice from you, and now he got pie in his face because he didn't realize that he didn't have a weakling as a wife like Marceau does. So we're just going to move on because these two are so pathetic. I don't have much to say about this scene other than the fact that it was fake. Courtney seems controlling. I don't even know why he came into this meeting if he wasn't going to add anything productive. So you got her cousin working there, you got Courtney brother working there, and you got all of Stormy's 5 rolls on her neck. And I don't understand why, because the girl don't look like she weigh no more than 165. She fired her cousin in this scene, and I don't understand why. Like, what grounds would you fire him on? What are the stats? What is he doing? Like, is he, like, what is going on? She ain't produced no stats. We don't know what's going on, okay? We just know it's a discrepancy in the business, and she trying to blame any and everybody but her goddamn self. Next, we moving on. Now, y'all got snow. We ain't finna be talking about this. The only thing that I have to say is happy birthday to Mariah and Malia, the queen of the Eminem, Mariah, and Miss Boss Baby herself, because we all know she run the Eminem kids, even though Mariah is the queen of the Eminem. Boss Baby is the boss of them all, even Mel and Things of That Nature, okay? She run everybody. And look how Sugar Mama was not trying to not be up under Mel. She don't play about her mama. I noticed that everywhere Mel went, that dang on Sugar Mama was right up under Mel. She do not play about her mama. She gonna be up under her mama. But let's talk about the fact that this is an odd day. Mom has the odd days. Dads have even days. And Martell thought it was okay to pop up on his kid's party without a gift. He popped up. He caused a scene, y'all. Can't even talk. He caused a scene. Not only did he do that, I thought that he was yelling at production. And at first I thought he was yelling at Ms. Van. Then y'all told me he was yelling at production. I went and rewatched it. He was yelling at both of them. He was yelling at both of them. He was yelling at Ms. Van, and then production had to try to get in the middle of it. Then he started yelling at production, and that is what happened. I also want y'all to know that even though Mel offered to drop the kids off to him or offered to allow him to get the kids after they party, he did not do that. So for the people that are D-Rodding walkie-talkie, I pray and I hope, like I said, that you get a man exactly like him and your children get to reap the benefits of having a father like him next. So Letitia got this ginger hair, which I don't know, y'all. I don't know. I'm not mad at it, but I'm not really a fan of it either. In my opinion, Tisha doing too much. Her best looks are that simple, natural black hair, whether she do a black blowout, whether she do the black curls, however she do it. Letitia best looks are very simple. When she try to do too much with the hair and the outfits, she just always look uncomfortable, and she end up showcasing her insecurities 10 times more than when she is just her natural self. But that's my opinion, y'all. That's my opinion. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments. I like the ginger color. I don't like the hair. Like, I don't know why. I don't think I care for the bang. Like, why she couldn't do the ginger color with, like, the style that she had at Black when they was over there eating slutty vegan. You know what I'm saying? She just doing too much. And you can tell her only goal and purpose is to appear like she's more fashion forward than the other ladies. And my love, you not, but we're going to give you an A for effort. I also noted that Letitia is just, there's no depth behind the ears. There's just nothing there. I see how Mel and Kiki can just conversate and talk, and it flows naturally. Letitia looks like she's studying them as they speak. Y'all get in the comments and y'all let me know what y'all think about it. Nonetheless, I like the scene. The scene was refreshing. We get to see Mel be the big stepsister that she is, and we get to see Letitia sit there in admiration and just look at her with just all the fucking admiration in the world. And there's nothing wrong with that, but I'm telling y'all, Letitia got a very weird energy on camera, and this is why I say y'all gonna have to go to somebody else to get the reviews, because I'm kind of biased, maybe. I don't know, but I don't see anything else but envy in her. I just can't get past it. But we'll see what happens on the next episode, y'all. That's all I got for y'all, okay? We're gonna do the live, and we're gonna really do the deep dive. But go ahead and like, subscribe, comment, hit the post notification bell so you are up to date each and every time that I upload it, and you can be up to date with all of the latest Love and Mirror Huntsville drama.
Yeah.
It's just entertainment purpose only. It's not. It's entertainment purpose only. It's not.
In the case of anybody.
It's just entertainment purpose only. It's not.